yourself. So dear friends, that is what we are here today, how to build confidence. This time, I want to change our way of doing it in a little different way.
Absolutely.
I would love to start with, I love stories, and I'm sure every one of you loves hearing stories.
Yes.
Some are bedtime stories, some are daytime stories. Thanks to YouTube, today we are listening stories live, and there are so many such platforms who are giving you live stories.
Absolutely. And some are real life stories. And we are people who believe more in real life stories because they're real and they create a massive impact on your life. And that's why today we thought that why not start today's live session by sharing some two powerful real life stories.
In fact, that is what I was thinking, that probably I can change my title or add that people say, sharing stories, or they are storytelling on LinkedIn. I would want to say I'm a story maker. I help my clients create success stories in their life, in their career, which influences their life as well.
Very true.
Let's start from one of these beautiful stories.
Yes.
So whether you're a homemaker or a parent, whether you're an employee or you're a freelancer, you're a self-employed person, whether you're an entrepreneur or an intrapreneur, someone working in a C-suite and really running the business without investing in the business,
True.
Entrepreneur, right? Everyone, it's important to have confidence in life.
True.
So I ask people whether it's an inborn trait or it can be developed. And some people did say it's an inborn trait. Well, some may be born with confidence, but it definitely is a trait which can be cultivated or developed.
100% sure.
How? I will teach you in this session. Also, people who are born with confidence, when they go through certain situations in life, actually start questioning themselves, lose their confidence.
Very true.
And these are beautiful stories that we are going to narrate. Let me start with my story. So there is this client of mine who's got into coaching with us 1 year back. She was a working professional, a woman. As usual, when she entered the next phase of her life, she got married. She had to step back from her career to take care of her in-laws, aging in-laws. Then she gave birth to 2 beautiful daughters.
Yep.
And slowly and steadily, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, and she could never return back to a career because of all the family responsibilities. Now, like most of the women who go through this phase, when they're not returning back to their career, they start losing their confidence. It's a very slow and subtle change, but someday it becomes so big that you cannot deal with small little things in life. And plus, to add to all of that, it was most of you in Pune are people who belong to the IT industry, software industry. So husband is working in the IT industry and they get opportunities to travel abroad. It's a way to make money, get exposure, blah, blah, blah.
Very true.
That's exactly what happened with her. So when the in-laws and everything got settled, now the husband wanted to travel abroad. So again, she couldn't get a scope of thinking about her career. Naturally, for the family to be together, she traveled abroad. But she traveled to a country where they don't speak English. English is not a native language. So Europe, France is where she landed. Now imagine a person who's lost her confidence. She's landed in a country where she doesn't know the language. She doesn't know people around there. And plus, you all know that COVID times, we really didn't have any exposure to anyone.
True.
So you couldn't connect to anyone, make new connections, see someone who's giving you some warmth, some kind of energy, enthusiasm. Nothing happened with her.
Very true.
What happened because of that? Normal emotional outbursts. And sometimes alone sitting and having those meltdowns where you just cry and you don't know why you're crying.
Very true.
Small little decisions to just step out and get something, drop the children, became an absolutely difficult task. So dear friend, losing confidence really creates a toll on your health, on your mental health, on your emotional health. And then all of a sudden, something which was so natural, those chores also become difficult to conduct and do because you don't have confidence in yourself.
True.
What was your client story, Dheeraj?
So my client story is like a lot of people have the same story in COVID. A guy working in a banking industry for 16 and a half years, and he had to leave the job because of COVID. Okay. And almost 1.5 years, this man was without a job. Now he's married, EMIs, as we all have, 2 kids, wife, and an ailing father. Now, all of this is to be managed by his monthly salary. There's nowhere that he could have any surplus that he could save or he could manage himself. Whatever little bit he could manage. And this guy is a very nice guy, a very professional guy, but day by day, as day pass, week pass, months pass, and then slowly and gradually, our friend reached a state when he decided that he's not able to deal with, because a time came in this 1.5 year that all his savings from wherever, whatever he had, and on that, I still remember, in all that, his father had to go through a surgery. Now imagine, in Marathi we say, Dushka tera mahina, something like that. That when bad times come, 13 months all of a sudden come. And that's what happened. And in that situation now, he's in a position that if he does not get a job, he's finished. His EMIs are not going to go. His house would be taken care from him. And this was his situation.
So imagine a person who could lose his house. You never know. You will have to, living with that fear that tomorrow you'll have to be out with your family on the streets.
Yes.
He's the only breadwinner of the family. There is no other source of income because the wife is a homemaker.
Very true.
Both these people. So one who moved from working life to being a homemaker, one who lost his job in COVID.
True.
Both of them at rock bottom of their confidence level.
Very true.
So I started working with this client of mine, small little steps that I'm going to teach you. One by one, she kept taking. And I was so glad to hear when she was sharing in our session today that last week, there was a gathering in her society. So as things are opening up now after COVID, they all decided to come together.
In France.
In France, where she doesn't know the native language. She somehow picked up a little bit of French, what she tries to converse in. And when they said come together, her first reaction is obviously going to be, how am I going to make it, right?
Yep.
But with all the techniques that we have taught, she learned to overcome that. She fought all the feelings that were overwhelming her, and she decided to participate in this event where all of them were going to come together and collect together. And not only that, she also cooked an Indian dish for all these Europeans. So when they went in the evening, she had thought that they'll go as a family, just spend there some little time and come back. But from 6 to 10 p.m., they didn't realize how time just flew by. And all what she had cooked just got over. People loved what she had made. They were all interacting with her. She was absolutely damn confident, talking to everyone comfortably. And at the end, she's been traveling to her school, interacting with the teachers. In this whole bargain, she got an opportunity where someone came up to her and said, why don't you teach English?
Yes.
Can you believe this? Someone who's sitting at home travels to a different country and she's got offered a job. But that's not the most beautiful part. The most beautiful part is when she was given this opportunity, she said, why not? And that shows the level of confidence she's developed.
Absolutely.
Because if this opportunity would have walked up to her 1 year back, she would have said, no, I can't do it.
Yes.
Right? Because she's so scared. So that was my success story of my client. Like I said, I'm a story maker. From zero, rock bottom, today she's confident to live in a different country with a language which she doesn't know, and she's got an opportunity to work there. What an amazing story, right?
Absolutely.
And Dheeraj, what would you
like to share?
And
of course, coming to our friend here, the moment I started coaching him, I started working on him, and in
fact, would you like to share how did we meet him?
So we generally do workshops, okay? Every alternate months we do workshop, and like this time, in the month of June, that is 1st of June or 2nd of June, we did the workshop. It's a 3-day workshop on same topic, how to ace your career. And this gentleman, generally I prefer everybody coming on video. I want to see people.
We love to
interact. We love interact. So we want to see people here. And this gentleman, first day, just didn't come. Second day, just didn't come. And I realized something is not okay. And I said, no, I'm going to not continue till this guy is not coming on video. So please come on video. I want to see you, because I had a small hunch or instinct going on here. Something is not okay. And when he came, I could see him so depressed, so low, absolutely zero log by him, the esteem as low as possible, self-esteem, and no confidence. And I would feel somewhere in the verge of giving up itself. That was the situation. And I spoke to him. I said, what happened? And he shared his entire story. I lost my job. I'm in the verge of losing my house, and everything is just not in my control. And I don't know. I'm not understanding, should I live or not? I said, don't worry. Friend, I'm going to coach you. And I promise you that in just a couple of months, we'll ensure you get a breakthrough.
And the most beautiful part, this I would like to share. The most beautiful part, on Guru Purnima, this client calls up Dheeraj and he says he's cracked his 3 rounds of interview and he's taken up a job in a bank.
Absolutely.
And that was so exciting for us.
There can be no better wish than somebody wishing on Guru Purnima, saying that, he got that job in just 40 days.
So dear friend, this is the magic that can be created if you build your confidence. So first, let me try and tell you what are the symptoms of low self-esteem
or lack of confidence.
Yes,
okay?
Or lack of confidence.
Go for it.
So first thing, overthinking. Anything when it's told to do, you keep overthinking. How should I do it? When should I do it? Should I do it or no? Blah, 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 blah. And you think so much that this you feel is going to burst. And you want to take a break. You just want to go to sleep. You want to cut off.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you can't take action. That's sign of low confidence. The other sign is procrastination. I know I need to do it. I am every time thinking about doing it, but I just can't seem to take.
I just do it tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
And tomorrow. And tomorrow.
And the tomorrow never comes, right? So you cannot take action. Then other thing is, when anyone is telling you to do anything, you feel so overwhelmed. You just can't deal with it. Emotions just come up till here and you feel choked. You're that overwhelmed when you're in lack of confidence. That small little chores become so damn difficult for you. The next thing is what happens when you are low on confidence. You just can't express yourself.
Yeah.
So when someone is telling anything, sharing anything, you want to share. You want to respond. But words just don't come out of your mouth.
Absolutely. You're not able to express your opinion. You have a lot of opinion, but you're not sure whether my opinion is the right opinion or no. Because in that state, you believe that whatever that you're thinking is completely wrong.
And that is why, because you're not able to express yourself, at times you feel choked. And at times you start feeling irritated. Irritated either by yourself or irritated with people around.
Absolutely.
So in totality, what are you doing is messing up your life and messing up lives of people around you.
Absolutely.
Right? So how do you work around this? First, if any of this is happening with you, believe me, friends, it's a sign of low self-esteem or lack of confidence in life. How to build confidence from there, right? First thing first, start from one of the most simple thing that you can do.
Yes.
And that is commit yourself to a routine of physical exercise.
Yes.
That's exactly what I did with my client, and Dheeraj also did the same thing.
Absolutely. The first thing I told my client that every day morning, I wanted to get out of your bed, get out of your room, and I've told him to listen something, and 1 hour, I wanted to go and jog there. I wanted to go and walk. I wanted to, burn out yourself till you don't feel you're going to faint. Go and do it.
And same thing my client did. She started doing yoga. She had a trainer. So every day for 365 days, that's one commitment she took and she fulfilled it. Because she kept fulfilling her commitment, that is the first sign of confidence.
Yes.
That you believe you can do it. You can live up to something. So that was the first thing which helped her gain her confidence.
So physiology, that is exercise, is like, Tony Robbins always says, motion creates emotion. So when you move your body, even if you want to, you can't feel low, because when you really go exert out yourself physically, what happens? We actually breathe so much of oxygen, and when you don't have oxygen, you feel low. But when you're full of oxygen, you feel so high, you feel so energetic. And that's exactly this guy did and this lady did, and they started feeling very energetic. But in the morning itself, the first thing is physiology. Go out there and do some form of exercise, minimum
45 minutes. It's great if you can go up to an hour, but 45 minutes is a bare minimum thing that you need to do to exert yourself, where you start feeling your body is burning out.
Now, if you say, I don't have 45 minutes, then 20 minutes, go out there and run.
Yes, if it is, you don't have 45 minutes, like you said, yes, absolutely correct. So you're jogging you're running, you're spot jogging, whatever. But it is such an aggressive exercise
Absolutely.
that you're burnt out even in 15, 20 minutes.
Like by the time I finish, like when we both come back, we feel like we're going to fall down now. That is how 1 hour we go for it. 20 minutes, go all out there. Okay.
Second thing is your morning routine. So many people in different ways have spoken that morning is very, very important.
Yes.
What you do with your morning, with your mind, determines
Yes.
how will your day flow.
And how will you feel?
Yes. So the first thing that you need to do is in your morning is gratitude.
Yes.
Believe me, friends, when you just spend 5-10 minutes in the morning expressing your gratitude to people who have helped you in life, and I'm sure everyone on this earth can say there are many people who have been responsible for where they are today.
Yeah.
They have ensured them to grow, to develop. From the first thing, when we are born, our parents taking care of us. And from there, the process
Everything
begins.
that we have, everything that we have received and all the people that we had and have in our life, we should feel grateful. You know why? Because one beautiful thing that I've learned, if you are grateful, you do this exercise, like we do this every day in the morning. I start saying, thank you, God, for this wonderful day. Thank you very much for giving me a life as a human. And 1, 2, 3, 4, I do it for 5 to 7 minutes. By the time I finish my 10 minutes of gratitude, I feel so powerful. I means it's my brain, my dear friend, it's my mind. When your brain comes to know that you have so much.
Yes. So it lifts your state. It takes you to the state of abundance. It takes you to the state of feeling that, how can I give up when there are so many people who have supported me?
Absolutely. You feel so empowered with this one thing. And this is the second thing we both made our clients do, gratitude exercise. That the first thing in the morning that you're going to get up is thank God and thank everybody and keep going on with that list.
Because whenever we are low in confidence, the only thing you keep doing is blaming or cursing.
Yes.
Either you curse yourself or you blame someone else.
And that doesn't help.
Absolutely right. So gratitude is an antidote to that.
Yes.
And then morning meditation. So during your meditation, the next thing which you need to do is step 3.
Step 3.
You need to have some kind of goal or outcome to your life.
Yes.
Like for Dheeraj's client, we set a goal. By this day, he's going to get a job.
Yes.
For my client, I set up certain milestones, what she was looking towards, on what she's going to do to be able to achieve her confidence. When she had those clear-cut goals in her life, and believe me, goal setting is a must, not only for your career, it is also for your own life.
Yes.
Being healthy and fit can be a goal.
Absolutely.
Being confident and teaching your kids some amazing lessons can be a great goal.
Being a good cook can be a goal. Being a good mother can be a goal. Being a good writer, whatever that you want, it can be a goal.
Learning a new language
can be a goal.
Developing yourself, anything.
Yeah.
But it's something that is so exciting that you would feel like working towards it every single day.
Absolutely.
So that's the third step that we do.
So when you get up in the morning, what happens when you don't have confidence or esteem? It's generally because you don't have anything to look up to. You get up in the morning and you don't know what you want. But if you have a goal and if you have a focused, precise goal, you get up in the morning with that excitement that today, this is what I'm going to go out there and achieve.
Yes. So goal, that's an important thing. So after your gratitude, you're actually sitting and visualizing your goal.
Now, when you're visualizing the goal, it's not from the futuristic perspective. The goal has to be visualized. That's what I told my client. I wanted to do the meditation and see yourself that you are actually first got the offer letter. You're so excited. You're sharing with your family. You've called me and you've told everybody. And then now you've seen yourself going to that, wherever you're working. You're seeing yourself working there. You're seeing yourself doing all these activities and coming back home so excited. That's a goal that we call as morning visualization that you need to do.
So morning meditation with gratitude and meditation with the visualization of your goal.
Yes.
So these are three
things till now that will slowly and gradually build your. So go out there, do exercise, then go out there and do gratitude exercise, and then meditation, that is visualizing your goal life that you are actually already living.
And then, of course, when I've seen all this, then the next important thing is taking action, right?
Yes.
It's very, very important to take action towards all what you've taken. Like, for example, physical exercise is the action that you've taken.
Yes.
Doing morning meditation is action that you've taken. And then some physical actions that you will do towards your goal.
Yes.
For example, if you want to give values to your children, you will actually look into, read some books, find what are the values you should inculcate at that age of your children.
If you want to change a job, first thing you will see in your CV. You start working on your CV. You'll open the CV which you would have not opened for, many months or years. And there are people who've not done it for more than a decade. Okay, because they've been working in the same company and now they're feeling choked and now they don't know. So action is, first, let me open my CV and start working and doing everything the CV.
Networking. So
Yes.
there's so many things that can be done. So actions towards your goal.
Goal.
That's the fourth step,
Yes.
which can help you build confidence. Anything, any consistent action when you start taking, slowly and steadily, when you do it 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 5th day, 1 week, 1 month, believe me, your confidence starts rising.
Absolutely.
You start believing that this is going to happen.
Because on the 36th day, when that interview call came to my client, on the 38th day, okay, he was so confident that 4 rounds of interview he could crack, and on the 40th day he had the offer letter in his hands.
Right? So consistent action is the key to
Every
build confidence.
single day.
Yes.
Every single day. You cannot miss a single day, because a person in just 40 days, from a person who had given up on his life itself, who felt there's nothing to live for, and that same person on the 30th day gives 4 rounds of interview, cracks the interview in a great bank, in a great position. Okay, it was an AVP position that we are talking here, and he could crack that interview. He got the offer letter. Imagine the complete transmission that would have happened in this person.
So, dear friends, it's about taking massive action. Consistent action. I always tell this to my clients: rituals equal to results.
Yes.
What you do every single day with yourself will determine the results that you'll achieve in your life.
Very true.
In 1 month, in 1 year, in your career, right? If you're not taking those actions behind the scene, you'll only keep admiring results that other people are achieving.
Yes.
You will never be able to achieve them. So if you want great results, you need to keep taking actions every single day.
Rituals, very important.
And when you take actions, you all of a sudden feel, oh God, I've done it.
How does confidence come? With taking actions. When you do something every single day, when you practice something every single day, you feel, yes, I can do it because I'm doing it every day.
Yes. So I remember this was about my yoga. So I had developed this something called as vertigo. Some people would be knowing it. It would be so scary to even move my neck because of whatever incidents. And then when this yoga teacher helped me, I could fight that low confidence in my health perspective.
Yes.
And there came a day when I was doing Sirsasana.
Sirsasana, absolutely.
But how did it happen? Consistent action every single day. So wherever you're lacking confidence, maybe you're confident in one area of life and not confident in the other area of life. You need to follow these steps in that area of your life, right? And one quick thing towards what do you do at that moment when you're feeling this? So guys, we all know of this great character, Wonder Woman or Superman. These are some very powerful poses. They are scientifically proven that when you stand in that posture, there are some hormones that are released from the brain.
Yes.
These chemicals by default
make you feel
energetic, happy, and confident.
Absolutely. Like the Wonder Woman pose, Superman pose. These are all the poses that if you see the way they stand, okay, and they like this, straight, direct.
Yes. So it's your hands on your waist, your chest out, you're looking high. And if you stay in that pose, absolutely in 1 minute, you will start feeling change in your emotions.
Yes.
So throughout the day, wherever you feel that you need that confidence, probably you're sitting and you're typing your CV and you're scared. Do that pose, you will feel better.
Absolutely. Or probably, you're doing a work and now you've called for a meeting and now you're not feeling great because all of a sudden you've been called. So before going that, just stand in that pose for 1 to maximum 90 seconds. You will see that you're feeling great because that posture is very scientifically designed to make you feel great.
And to top this, the final thing, incantations.
Yes, self-talk.
Some people say self-talk, some people say affirmations. Tony Robbins, of course, our loved and beloved mentor, though he says, I'm not your guru, but we take him as our mentor. He's a professional coach whom we follow. I have done his certifications.
Yes.
So he definitely says this, incantations. What is the difference? Is you're not saying it, you're also feeling it. So certain incantations which you can create for your own self.
Yes.
I did this with my client. She wrote a paragraph of 5 statements that she says every single day, starting from changing your name itself. So I asked her to give her a name which she loved. She knew there was a nickname which she really loved about herself. And she starts by saying, I am so-and-so. I'm energetic, passionate, amazing, enthusiastic individual. So we all can create our own individual incantations.
Yes.
And say them. How many times? Really depends on what is
Absolutely.
required.
So in my client's case, who got this job, so this is what we've been doing for years now. Every day morning when we go for a 1-hour walk, 45 minutes, we do our 5 incantations. Okay. So and when you do that incantation, it's not that you're just murmuring. Okay. It's absolutely loud and clear. So initially everybody used to laugh, but then people came to know that these people do some incantation exercise.
Yes.
Okay, and I told my client that while doing that jogging or while doing that walking, I wanted to say this loud and clear, these incantations, and he was telling that every day, every day, every day.
So these small little doses of incantations, of that powerful poses, will bring you to that stage that you start feeling that conviction within, that you can break through in whatever area of your life where you're not feeling confident.
Absolutely.
Or you're not feeling confident of life itself.
And I can promise you, all those people you are here, try this. Try this. And if it doesn't work, then please speak to us, because this is something that we've been learning and doing it for years, and we've been able to get maximum results. And we have also told hundreds of our clients who have done this, and they have got sure shot results, because your confidence just boosts. Because what is confidence fundamentally? It's a state of mind that you are into. So when you're in a low state of mind, your low emotional state, you don't have the confidence even to do something as much small as to tell your kid, do this, because I'm telling you.
To decide a menu of what should be cooked.
Absolutely.
Believe me, it's a very big decision for a person who's confident.
And even to say in a restaurant, what would you like to eat?
Yes.
It becomes that difficult. But we have tried this, and we are telling each one of you, please go out there and try this. These are basic things, but it works, my dear friends.
So you need to take all these 5 steps.
Yes.
So, at times you may feel, oh my God, this guy's so amazing. He's so damn confident. See the way he delivers on the stage. See the way he's talking. Well, it doesn't happen in one day.
Absolutely.
It's really work towards making that happen. It's not in
like even to do this live every day, we work half an hour prior to this. We prepare ourselves half an hour prior to this, that we are going to come live. It's not the magic. It's something that we've been doing it for years, and every time we do the half an hour, before we come, we do our physiology, we do our incantations, and then we go live.
So if you want to feel that energy, if you want to feel confident, follow these 5 steps without any kind of thought process, whether it will work or no, because I can guarantee
yes,
it works, because it has not only helped us, it has helped all my clients. And we started with these 2 people who really made it happen, right?
Yes.
1 woman, 1 man, both in a very tough situation, but they could overcome their situation just by following the steps.
And one in just 40 days. Can you believe that? Yeah. In just 40 days, this was a turnaround. I think one of my fastest turnaround in my coaching career was in this guy. In just 40 days.
1.5 years, no job, and 40 days you have a job in the place that you want.
Absolutely. And you've cracked 4 rounds of interviews. Can you believe that?
That's power of confidence.
Absolutely.
So dear friends, whether you're a homemaker, you still have to take so many decisions in your day-to-day life. You're a parent, you need to influence your child.
Yes.
You're an employee, you need to work with your team. You're a leader, you need to influence your people. Everywhere. Confidence is a
must. It's a must. Okay. So it's so important for all of you out there who are listening live now, or all those people who are going to listen to us later. Do not ever believe that you cannot build confidence. No matter who's telling you, you can build that confidence. And it is a must, my dear friends, to have that kind of confidence, because you know what? Today, life